Well, here's a fine how do you do. You realize that every year about 20,000 millionaires collect unemployment insurance. Now, what the hell they need it for? Now, another thing, so they know about it, but I'm sure that entrepreneurs and people wanting to start a business don't know that you can collect unemployment if you want to start a business and quit your job to start a business. So that's something. See, people just don't know. And what I want to do first, though, is thank people who applied to our grant that we just closed last night at midnight. We stopped application. We have a new one. I'm not sure if it's up yet. If it's not up now, it'll be up soon today. You can apply for the January 4th. So December 4th is done. It's going to take us about 2 weeks, so be patient with us. It's going to take about 2 weeks. We go through every application. We have a team of people who review all these applications to get to the money. And the most important thing is that the money from last month, a lot of people haven't come and pick up their check yet. We keep banging away and trying to contact them. But I don't know if they moved, they changed. So if you know of anybody who applied to a past grant and don't realize that they won, and they gotta pick it up. We don't fly out like Ed McMahon and come to your door. I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. I did a video commercial on a parody of that, which was fun. But this for unemployment, this is really, and they're trying to pass a bill. I don't know if it ever happened, because the millionaire lobby is more powerful than any other lobby, so they keep getting the things that they want. And that's $264 million in 1 year alone to 20,000 millionaires, to get unemployment. And there's also a whole group of people making $10 million that are collecting unemployment. I mean, I'll tell you, even like, so we have all these programs that are not income limited. So it's like Social Security's not income limited, and I'm getting it. That's why I'm giving it back. I don't need it, it's to help my old age or something like that, but I have a business that's making money, and so I give most of it back, and I don't give it back to the government. I give it back to a community college, because I think community college is sort of like the best education deal for people, and for people to get ahead in life. You need some kind of skills and things like that. So yeah, I think that's the best place, because if you go to these for-profit colleges or training, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg what you could get for probably free. It looks cold out there. Yes, it is cold. So remember, always, and they're changing a lot of rules for unemployment. So you got to check your unemployment. And there's different kind of unemployment. There's extensions of unemployment. There's separate unemployment if you lost your job because of imports, and that's a lot, and that's a good one, because the unemployment can last a lot longer, and they also train you. If I quit my job to start a business, okay. For that, it's again in the unemployment office. It's I think about 15 states have that. So not every state has it, but check with your state unemployment, and if they say no, don't take one answer. Make sure you get the same no from different sources. Call your elected officials, see if they know about it. This lady is stretched so well. she's posing out here and lifting her leg above her head. Man, I can't get it up above my knees, let alone above my head. But that's cool. Maybe I could show you I don't know if you could see that. See the dance a little bit up there? Well, the one who lifted her leg up above the head, straight too, not sitting down, standing on one leg, and wow, Amy, you found me. I'm gonna try Wednesday if you're around. But more importantly, starting a business and unemployment, check with your unemployment, or call your Career One Stop. That's a good thing. You go to careeronestop.org. Career, Careeronestop.org. Okay, make an appointment there, and tell them you're trying to start a business, because they also have training programs to help you start a business. See what they're do? They want you to be employed by yourself or anybody else. I eat cornflakes 6 days a week to survive. Is that a special diet? Are you going to, patent that diet, the cornflake diet? Yeah, count how many pounds you lose. Put a website and sell a diet on cornflakes. You get your own testimonial on that. But it's just that people don't know, and you think you know something. Boy, at my age too, all I keep learning is, even though I've been around and trying to learn so much, I just don't know. Things change every day. You think you know about government programs, you're wrong. I'm wrong when I think I know about government programs. And I study this 24 hours a day. So it's important that you realize that too, and go out and get the facts. And then from people on the internet, or people call you, they're maybe telling you a little bit of truth and not the whole truth about programs. And that's why you got to find out yourself. The real truth about a program is talking to the people who give out the money. Don't trust me, don't trust anybody else on the internet that promises you you're going to get money. The only people that can promise you get money are the people giving you the money. Anybody else is a bullshit artist and trying to make a sale, without lying too much. And unfortunately, that's the society we live in. So if you realize that and use it to your advantage, and do it. I mean, it's just like anything in life. There's good and bad parts to everything. There's good and bad parts to all of us. So the same way with the government. If you want to look only at the bad parts and not use it, fine. This is a free country, sort of. and that's fine. But to look at the good parts. And if you have trouble getting financing for something or whatever, man, I mean, the government, unless you're rich or you have a rich uncle or you know somebody or whatever, if you don't, man, this is the place. This is what the fat catch is. Millionaires do this. I mean, I was just looking data in the last 10, 15 years or something in our country. I mean, our country grows every year. So we're getting richer and richer as a country. But what's happening, people aren't growing together with it. We have the top, 20, 25% or whatever are taking a bigger share of the pie, and the bottom and the middle class is shrinking, but they're becoming the lower class. That's what's growing. The low-income people are growing more than any other society except the rich kids. They're growing, and the poor people are growing. You don't want, and we used to, before, 15, 20 years ago, we used to all grow together. Everybody grew together. Now we don't. Now only the rich people grow, and the rest of us suffer. Well, maybe you call me rich. I don't worry about eating anymore like I did most of my life, and I'm very grateful for that. And that's why the profit we make now, we give back to members. So we're giving $60,000 out every day, and we've done that all year. We've given out $400,000, $500,000. I can't believe I did it, or I say we did it. But after we pay ourselves, we give it to members, because they're the people looking for help, that need help. I'm not good with the internet. That's okay. You don't have to be good with the internet. I'll show you a link that you just use the phone. The phone is better. You can start calling people. You have to know who to call. And when you call people, remember, it's not going to be easy. You may be on hold for a half an hour. It may take you a day and a half to get through on calling, not working well. That is the game. And if you're not willing to play it, then you're not going to win. Or your chances, I mean, you can get lucky and make one phone call and get it all done, but most likely it's not. And that's why this stuff sits there. People don't know. I mean, look at it. People don't work at it. People apply to my program and are not picking up the money. They're busy. They don't know, or I don't know why. Just show me where to start and I can do this. Okay. Well, if you're a member, I mean, the easiest way is you're a member, and that's letsgohelp.com. And that's where we take you by the hand, and we'll answer 100 questions a day to keep you going and try to find this. We have free video training, like 3-4 times a week. There's live video training with our people and other people. The most important thing about Let's Go Help are the other members of Let's Go Help that help you. And that's what I'm trying to make sure that we grow that part, that we're helping people help other people, because I'm not going to be here forever and I don't know everything, and so that's why how people help people, because they just, I get calls every day, or I answer questions. After I exercise here, I'll go home and answer questions from members, and that's how I learn what people need. But also, people also share with the rest of the members what they've just found, whether it's another, a new program to help them pay their utility bills, or get a new roof, or all these things. And they tell you how they did it, who they contacted, and everything. And you can touch base with them too and see, because you can just send them a little note in the members area, and that's what's available. And that's why it's all about helping each other. We've turned into the bad capitalism is cool because it keeps us motivated, but there's bad parts. We don't help the people who really need help, because get it yourself. I got it. Now it's you get it, and that's not a nice way to live. I don't think. Maybe I'm just an old fart. But man, now just doing more of that just makes my heart grow more and more every day. And I think that's the one muscle we could grow for the rest of our lives. I'm going to be 80 years old soon. Yeah, and I still, good shape, I think. Yeah, I still walk at least 6-7 miles a day and exercise. I've been doing that 30-40 years. But more importantly, I can't run as fast. I used to run that until about a year or two ago. I can't run anymore. I trip too easily. So I can't run as fast. I'm not as strong. My mind doesn't work as fast. I forget a lot of stuff. I feel like my brain is Swiss cheese. But I could grow my heart, and I could keep growing my heart till I die. And I think that's what we all have, and that's why I'm trying to make sure our members realize that helping each other really grows your heart. That's how your heart grows. A lot of people already knew that. It took me a while to realize that. I felt it instinctively, but there's no incentive. Nobody has a heart meter. How much you grow your heart? We're measuring our biceps or whatever, but not our heart. How much did you grow your heart today by giving? And that's why we give this $60,000 now every month. We're now giving free computers, because a lot of people don't have the proper tools to get in this and find out about these programs or whatever, and they try to do it on the phone, and that's hard. So you could just go to Let's Go Help, and go to Let's Go Help too. When you belong to one, you belong to both. And we have a group there on winning a laptop computer. We're going to give out 25 of them, and I hope to give out more if this works well. So go and tell me, and what we want you to do is go out and make phone calls to nonprofits that give laptops. I want to show you how to do the system, and you can do that. And so there's instructions there, how to make those calls, who to call, and you have to call. You can call 2-3, you call 4-5-6, whatever, to see how that is. And if that doesn't work, then tell us what you did, and you go in the hopper to get a free one, okay? And it depends on how many we have or whatever, and how many really do this. People are afraid to call the government. People are afraid to do extra work, and nothing happens unless you do that. Without doing that, you just sit and bitch. That's what I do. And you got to get your mind away from that. And you can, and there's tools to do that. And that's what we're really training more than anything, is not so much showing you the websites and everything. And I've been studying this for 40-50 years. But also an attitude about how to do it. People think the government is full of boogeymen or something like that. And I did too. Growing up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, I thought there were 2 agencies in the government, the IRS and the Division of Motor Vehicles. That's all I knew. Oh, and the post office. I had no idea. And I came to town here, and I was a consultant, and I was helping millionaires get all this money. I said, holy shit, look at all this stuff. These are millionaires becoming billionaires. I got sick of that, and I said, the people of Wilkes-Barre should know about this stuff and start training how to use it. It's not, see, we're trained to spend money. So that's why we have Google and all that kind of stuff. Everybody wants to take your money. So we're trained to spend money. That's it. Now this does not take money. So it's a different little procedure, and you have to click over your brain a little differently. You know, if you're giving money to someone, they want to suck the money out of you. Yeah, so that's it. These people get paid the same amount whether they help you or not. So that's a different ballgame. They're humans though, just like the people that are greedy and want your money. It's the same human conduct. But you think you'll get waited on, you know, and you won't, because you're not paying the bill. Somebody else all paid the bill. And so it takes a little different philosophy and a different you know, mentality when you're calling the government. You know, it's not like, yo, help me, you lazy, shiftless bureaucrat. My salary pays your money, or my money pays your salary. That's what it is. See how my brain is full of holes? I can't even say a full sentence, let alone. And that's what you have to do. You have to be a pain in the ass, because otherwise, you know, it's too easy to just go on with your life and have them do something else. No, you have to show people you're not going away, you know, and you're going to figure it out. If somebody pushes you down or whatever, you got to get up again. You know, and that's what all of life is. And we're not trained for that, because salesmen tell you it's easy, because they want to get you money and make you believe that life is easy. I do not believe life is easy. It is certainly very satisfying for me now, but no, it is not easy, and it's painful, and every day it's brutal. It's going to beat you up. That's what life is, and the only way to get through it is become resilient and go out there and get beat up more. It's like learning to walk. You didn't learn to walk by just waking up one day, getting out of the crib, crawling out, and walking down the street. No, you had to fall on your ass 100 times before you learn to walk. You know, so that's what life does to you, and it'll keep doing that to you, and you have to keep figuring it out and growing. That's the way you grow. I mean, I feel if you don't keep doing that, then you're going to leave here sooner than you should. But that's a biased opinion. I mean, everybody, there's no one way to get through this life, you know, and we all have to struggle to figure out our own way. And that's it. You trust your heart more than your brain. Take your brain input to see, make sure you're not falling off the cliff. It's bad when you get old. People treat you like dirt, including your relatives. Yeah, well, yeah, people are going to treat you like dirt when you're young too. You can't change people, you know. You got to change yourself and realize what it's doing to you, and not let it do that to you, and get on with life. There's too many goddamn things to do in life. You know, if you're old and want to contribute, I mean, go to your Career One Stop. They have a special program just for seniors. They pay people to hire you. Because you're a senior, they pay them to hire you. How do you know about it? No, because you went and knocked on the door and they want a 25-year-old kid who knows how to use a lot of apps, right? Well, the whole world isn't that. Some of it is, but you have to get around that. And it's a big world. We're really fortunate. I'd like to be living in Kiev now or something, where they're bombing the shit out of you, or Haiti, where the gangs are. Man, I mean, there are some terrible things going on still in the world, no matter what. And we're very fortunate, no matter how fucked up it is. It's still, you know, compared to other countries, still not so bad. But there's always bad parts. There's always good parts. If you're going to look only at the bad part, you know, then you'll get stuck in that window, you know. Go somewhere else. Keep going. You got to keep calling. Call somebody else. Ask for help. That's what it is. That's what. You know, we have. If you're not good on the internet, I'll give you 7 phone calls you can make today to see how they help you. And you don't call up and say, "Hey, give me money." No, you say, "Hey, I have a problem. Can you help me?" That's the way people can help each other. Hey, give me money. If somebody walked up and said, "Hey, give me money," you know. But if you say, "Hey, I have this problem. Can you help me?" or suggest somebody else to help me, okay? Yeah, I think the glass is half full, right? And it's half full, you're a half glass. No, a half. No, there's a joke in there somewhere. I'm not sure where. So for our stuff, letsgohelp.com, and remember, we have a new, we're still making money, so we're going to do it another month, $60,000 in January. See, I even forget next month. January 4th is the deadline. Also waiting to join the Facebook group. Put in my request. Okay, that should. If you're a member and need help, here's who to email. It's letsgohelp@gmail.com, and ask for Magic Mary. Magic Mary is my boss. She knows more about all this stuff that's going on and how to make it happy. Even try to help myself there. I don't have 23, you're trying to help yourself. Okay, then if you don't have the money, go to letsgofreehelp.com. letsgofreehelp.com. Got a lot of free help there. A whole bunch of videos that can take you through a lot of stuff without paying me $20. So it's letsgofreehelp.com and try that, okay? And I think I'm going to go back, and I had a flu or something for a few days. I'm feeling terrible. Tried to walk a little bit yesterday, did about 4 miles, feel a little better today. I'll probably do 7. So I'm back on the road. So you get sick, you get well, you get that's life. Yeah, but it's fun. I don't know the alternative, so I'm going to stick around as long as I can. And the biggest thing is to keep trying to grow your heart, okay? Try and grow your heart. Help somebody else. And that's why members help members too. Thanks for putting up with me. Appreciate it very much. Would never believe I'd be doing this when I was a kid growing up in Wilkesboro. That's fun. Thank you.